Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and I've got the updated float system on this one. We are on a boat fishing the channel, the intercoastal channel, seeing if we can see what is down there. As you can see, it's kind of clear toward the edge, but once you get into the channel, you can see it was chocolate milk. But we're still gonna put the bait out there and see what we can see.
Gotta bite, gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta line. I'ma call the whole team.
Here I'm using a piece of fish bite electric chicken crab with a piece of the pincher for bait, and we'll see how it looks once it gets out there. Yes sir, can't wait. I'm excited because it's daytime and the water looks kind of clear, but we'll see how it looks once it finally gets into the water. And oh, there's the boat. Let's see how it gets. It said it's about 12 foot deep where we're casting at, so looking nice. Doesn't look like a whole lot of current. Oh, yeah. I know. Keep watch.
Alright, so now that we've got this new float system on there, you can see the secondary float kind of teetering up and down, but it's giving us a different angle. Like I said, I don't have the night light on, so I can't really tell how far off the floor I am, but you can kind of see a little bit of the debris underneath at the very bottom right by the float, and that's pretty interesting because, like I said, my whole goal was to get it off the floor to get a better angle. It just sucks we got this murky brown water, and then check out that seaweed. That was the other thing I'm noticing too. I had to lower the volume way down because I guess now that it's off the floor, it's creating a totally different sound, and it's actually in the current versus sitting left or right in the current where, you know, debris was catching up with it and stuff like that. So, you know, it's pretty interesting. We'll keep checking it out and see how the float works out. But yes, very, very nice. I'm liking it. All right, so I've seen a couple of small perch just fly by the screen, but like I said, this is pretty interesting because now you can see that the material and everything that's flying by is coming from the back toward the front, which is telling me a couple of things. The gear is floating up off the bottom. It's not there, but you know, maybe this will increase our chances to not catch so much debris. And yes, that was a piece of seaweed or twig or grass or something that had caught on, but it wasn't enough to move the gear. And even then too, right here, I'm not even casting it out with a surf weight. I'm casting it out with a regular pyramid. And even with this current, it is not moving. It's keeping it nice in play. And yes, it is very murky here, but we're still getting a good amount of light on it. Just no fish. So that kind of gives us a little bit of a good insight to know that, okay, yes, the fish definitely aren't there. But at the same time too, this is normally a spot where we have caught a lot of major big fish there in this time frame, but also too when the water was a lot higher and better, you know, it was a higher tide. Right now it's really low, so I don't know, we'll see how it goes and we'll continue putting it out. And I think we're going to try the other side of this channel where the water looks a lot greener, see what it looks like. And yes, I went ahead and fast forward a lot of this because, you know, I wanted to see, and even though I put it in there for about a good 40 minutes or whatever, I wanted everybody to kind of see if we can see anything. I mean, that's the whole point of putting these cameras out, is testing that area to really say, hey, they were not there. Not just, well, we didn't catch anything or we didn't put out anything that they didn't want. They really were not there. So, yeah. So right here I was reeling in and it gave us a perfect angle to show you how everything looks so crystal clear with this camera and the right water clarity. I mean, look how beautiful and clear it is. If we only hadn't caught that piece of grass there, and I am reeling in right there, but it just crystal clear water gives us that advantage right there. So yes, it can happen and will. So stay, bear with us, guys. It is coming. It really is.